Have you ever received a gift that you found insulting? In today's podcast, Cece and I, we're going to go over some things you should never give someone. Stay tuned.
Hello, Blissful friends. Welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of the Blissology podcast. I am your host, Cece, and I'm joined by my husband.
Hey, everyone. This is Will, and welcome to another episode. And if this is your first time with us, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and hit on the notification bell, and please stick around until the end. We have a good show for you today.
You don't want to miss this.
You do not want to miss this. So this is a weekly podcast where we talk about
love, relationships, family, Christmas, since we are in the mood of Christmas, and a little bit of politics. Y'all know I'm going to throw that in there, even though Will don't talk about politics, but I might be bringing some politics, some stuff in here next year. Watch me, and he's going to enjoy it. We're going to make it fun, okay? So you guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. As you guys know, before we get into the topic of the day, we like to go into a blissful moment. Babe, what is your blissful moment this holiday season?
My youngest daughter turned 7. I took a vacation, which didn't quite feel like a vacation. Up until today, I have not had a day of vacation. But it was good. I had.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that? The people might wonder, what have you been doing? Well,
every day I still had to wake up as early as I normally wake up.
Not really.
I spend as much time out as I normally do now.
Not really.
Granted, not at work, but there was not one day that I was actually home all day relaxing. That didn't happen. No. So
and
this vacation,
how is this a problem? How is this my fault? You have errands. We have things to do. So therefore, we gotta do things. We're business owners. We own businesses. So therefore, it's gonna be a somewhat of vacation from work, not a vacation from my business and home.
That wasn't my plan. But anyways, it was good. Spent some time with the family, and daughter celebrated her 7th birthday.
Yes, so, it was good. It was good. I had a good time.
Yeah, the most enjoyable thing was I was able to dig up some clips, video clips from the day that she was born. We actually sat together and watched it.
Yes, it was, oh my God, there's so many videos that I've recorded, and of course you did too, babe, listen, I'm one of those moms that I'll grab my phone if my baby make a step like, oh my God, she's crawling or she's doing something. Whatever that she's doing, I will grab my phone and record it. Whether if it's 1 second or 1 minute or 1 hour,
yeah,
right?
It's good that she did that.
Yes.
Sometimes we see our kids, they grow. I mean, they grow every day. But when you can look back a few years back as to what how big they were, the funny thing they said,
how little they were,
and now they're at the stage where they can actually sit in and look. Yeah, that was really me.
Yes, we cracked so much on her birthday, and she was like, "Oh my God, this is me, mommy." I was like, "Yes, baby, this is you." And the thing is, the way we did it was so very warm, and we had our pizzas, we had our cake, we sing happy birthday for her, and then after that we'll watch a movie. We dance, we do things that we normally do for our girls, but at this at that time we didn't have a big family here. We're just the 4 of us. Typically we have grandma, grandpas, and then the rest of the family, uncle and aunties come by, but it was just the 4 of us, and we watched a movie, and the movie was the movie about her when she was born, and the day that she was born, and her first bath, and it was
funny thing she's done.
The beating and the hitting in your head, like when she was.
I didn't realize she smacked me on that day. She had to have been like maybe like 6 months.
Maybe younger. Yeah,
because we were at grandma and I was just laying down and I guess I was filming it to send to you because I did tell her to say hi to mommy.
Go ahead, tell the audience.
And then there's something I told her. I don't recall, but I told her something. She's like, no.
First, you asked her where's grandma. She said grandma was in the shower. Then you asked her for her sister. She said her sister is in. What did she was somewhere sleeping. She's asleep.
Yeah, I said,
she said she's asleep.
Mommy's
asleep. And then you said no, mommy's at work. And then she said no.
She disagreed with me.
She said mommy's asleep.
So after the third time, she went. And then I pretended I was crying. She's and she came.
I told you, mommy's asleep. And it was so cute. Like she came and she hugged daddy because daddy was pretending like she, you were like hurt. Crying or you were hurt.
Smack you in the face. It hurt.
It said, "Boom, no, I told you she's asleep." And then she kissed him, and it was so cute. It was so cute. I don't think I have seen that video prior. It was probably like my first time seeing it, but it was the cutest thing. And I know we had a great time, and now we're looking forward to Christmas. I don't know about y'all, but I'm looking forward to Christmas.
It needs to be here and be gone, so I can get.
Do you guys see what I go through with this man? This is the month of celebration to be joyful, but my husband, this month,
I just needed to be here.
You guys know since the beginning of December, he's being like a Grinch since the beginning of time, and now he just can't wait for this to be over and be gone, so that way he can celebrate his birthday in January. Is that what it is? Is that what it is, baby?
I said I'm celebrating Christmas just like anyone else.
No, I don't think so. I disagree. I feel like you just want this Christmas to be here and be gone and then move on to the next year.
That wouldn't be a bad thing.
He's such a Grinch this year. What happened?
Seriously. The streets will get less crowded. The stores will get less crowded. And the Christmas music will stop. Now get me. I do love the season. So
apparently not. I apparently not. But anyways, guys, let's get into the topic of the day before this man ruined our Christmas this year, because obviously he's not in the mood. He's not joyful. He's just whatever happened. A day come, I eat my we have ham and whatever else that we have, and then we'll just move on to the next day. Now, for me, it's my birthday, and I'm celebrating the whole week of Christmas, right? So go ahead, baby. Tell the people what you got for them today.
Well, I know we all buying gifts and we
especially this week
gifting people for the New Year and for Christmas, obviously. Now,
New Year.
I know many of us have run into a case where you get a gift or you've seen someone being gifted something. You're like, what were you thinking? So today we're all about some of the gifts you should never give to anybody.
Come on.
Whether it's during this holiday or on their birthdays. It just
whether if it's a family members or co-workers, whoever that person is.
Just don't.
Please don't.
So, but yeah, as I mentioned, many of us have received gifts that we found insulting.
Listen.
And when you
have you?
I don't think I have.
I have.
But then again, I'm very relaxed about gift. I don't give a whole lot of thoughts behind the gift that I receive. Okay, thank you very much, and I move on to my thing.
I have.
But I've seen gifts being given. I'm like, what the hey?
Yes.
And I'm sure if you had gotten a gift that was insulting to you, you probably were thinking, as this person was buying that gift, what were they thinking about?
Right.
Because someone don't just go in. I mean, listen, I'm bad at gift buying. When I go to buy a gift, I try to maybe get something that makes sense.
You one of those people that prefer to give a gift card?
Yes.
And I don't agree with gift card. To me, I feel like gift card is just like, okay, I don't have to put so much thought into buying you a gift. Therefore, I'm going to give you a gift card. You get with it whatever you want, for your money.
Well, you give the person flexibility, and I believe in
I don't.
that.
I don't.
Listen, She's got time and she's good at gift buying.
No, it's not a matter of time. It's just a matter of the thought that you put some thought into it, right? You like, okay, I know this girl like this and this, or I know this guy like this and that. So therefore I'm going to, whether if I'm going to the mall, get me a nice something that makes her feel, wow, you really put some thought into this. I'm very appreciative. I appreciate you for doing that.
That's a lot of thinking. And for someone who does it, that's great. You know, I appreciate if someone thought about me and give. But some of us have the skills to be able to. But you know what? I rather give the person a gift card than buy the wrong gift.
There's no such thing.
Listen, we're gonna go over some gifts that are insulting.
I have received a gift before where I was like, really seriously, I mean, I'm grateful, I thank you. I didn't say to the person, I was like, thank you for the gift. But then in my mind, I'm like, wow, only if you knew what I'm thinking right now, you know.
But you know, the craziest place that you can give a gift that's mad is at maybe a company gathering. Or maybe a church function. Yeah. Where there's other people there and you give that gift and this person's, you know, they obviously opening their gifts and then they open this thing up and they're like, thank you. But you don't know what they're thinking.
The worst gift that we are going to talk about, hopefully, baby, you have some of these, that one in your mind. But go ahead before I get into it. But I want you to go ahead.
There's some gifts that puts people down. And like, let's say, well, I remember about 2 years ago. Now, in my defense, she said she wanted it. I gave her.
What are you talking about?
Well, I bought a scale.
Oh yeah.
For Christmas.
If I didn't ask for it,
obviously it was for her, but she did ask for it because we have
those Weight Watchers scale, right?
Yes, and we were working out and. The scale that we had was one of those mechanical ones.
It wasn't accurate.
I have to keep adjusting the spring just to make sure that it gets the weight right. So she was complaining, you know, we need a better scale. So I got her a scale. Now, I was fine. Obviously, I'm still here. So, however, when it comes to things that are like, you know, weight related, whether it's a scale or maybe a membership,
a weight loss to the gym,
or maybe a Weight Watchers subscription of some sort.
Yes,
you don't want to give that to people. And here's the reason why.
So insulting. Yes.
Listen, we all know someone that may have issues with weight, and sometimes it's not something that they want. They just, the way that the body is built, it's difficult for them to get rid of the weight.
Right.
But because of the way society works, many people are very, very self-conscious about their weight.
Of course.
Giving that person this, it's like a slap in the face. Now, I may be laughing, but I don't think it's the best gift to give. Maybe find something else to give this person.
Yeah.
Don't outly call this person fat, because when you give someone a gift like this, all you tell him is that you are out of shape. You're overweight. You
need to keep track of your weight.
Yes. So don't do that. I mean, in a case like this, maybe find something else you can give them. If it's a lady, maybe a necklace. If it's a guy, I don't know. Give him something. Maybe buy him a piece of electronics.
Something that attract her. Something that attract her into her face, like, you know, her. Like you mentioned, the necklace or a nice bracelet. Where she put it on, she can remember you. You know, like, oh, this guy that I used to joke get this. Yeah.
Give him a necklace, because that kind of
draws attention to her beautiful faces and stuff.
But yes. So don't give someone a scale.
You're right. The scale, I remember about that a couple of years ago. Yes, I needed a scale.
But
Therefore,
you needed a scale.
You're right, babe. You're right. But otherwise, if you had gotten me a scale, you probably wouldn't be here today. We would have a pretty bad.
I'm a smart man. I pay attention to stuff.
But yeah, I agree.
So weight related stuff, don't give people that.
Yes, don't. It's really a bad, especially to us women. Like, you give me a scale or a Weight Watchers membership, and I will be very insulting. I'll be like, wow. I'll definitely say to myself, I don't ever want to see you again. So you basically telling me that I am either, you know, overweight, or I need to do something about it. Otherwise, no, this won't work for me. That's very something that a lot of you guys need to really listen. It's the holiday. So you want to keep a smile on her face.
Stay away from weight, but also stay away from self-help book, like personal development type of stuff.
Listen,
now it's good for people to get better at things.
Right.
I agree.
Yes.
We can all be better at things, but there are certain things you buy people or you gift them. You literally tell them you suck at maybe life. You need to get better at it, and this book will help you. And people may take that. Remember, you
know what? I kind of agree and disagree, because I would prefer to give someone. Now, in this case, I would probably give you a gift card to Barnes and Nobles, where you can get you a nice book that you probably would want yourself. But as far as, giving you a book on your personal life, or because you may be going through some emotional stuff, and I'm like, okay, I know you're going through a lot of... Unless if you have a friend or family member that may be going through something and you feel like, man, this book really helped me, therefore I'm going to pass it along to you.
Yeah, but don't give it to them as a gift. You could do that outside of the gift giving thing. Maybe it's a side conversation you can have, especially. And remember, many of us, when we're doing this gift giving, sometimes it's at an open gathering.
Right. And not a lot of people know your stuff.
I may know that you're going through that craziness and you're bad at life. Other people may not know. So when you open this book that says, hey, get a hold, the title of the book says, get a hold of your life. Like, geez, but yes. So stay away from this. Now, I believe we all can get better at certain things. And sometimes a friend is the best person to help you get better at things. And if there's a book that helped them, yes, they can recommend this book. But live it outside of the gift giving. Or if you're going to give it to them as a personal gift, maybe you're going to mail it to them, or maybe you're going to drop it off. Don't give it in a public setting.
No, I definitely agree with you when you say that, not to give it to them at the open.
Yeah. A book, people need to know that I have life issues.
Yeah, a book is good to read, but yes, like you said, at a different
find a different settings.
Maybe
or go to that person's house and slip the book.
Or it could be maybe after the holidays. Hey, it's the new year. I figure you might like this book. You know what I mean? So you just have to find a way to work this out, because sometimes people might feel offended about you giving me a book about my life. Get your life right, girl. Listen, we're talking about books, right? But I have a book here that actually I got this book from Barnes and Noble. It's very interesting, by Gary John Bishop. It basically just told me to unblink yourself, unblink myself. Like, think about you giving this to someone that says unblink yourself.
Yeah, this is it.
It's so interesting. It's basically telling you to get out of your head into your life. You need to get out of your head. So this is
a good book. Don't gift it to this person.
Right.
Well, you can give it to them, but not in a public setting. But it's a great book. We have it both in paperback and also
Audible.
We have the audio book as well.
Yes.
Another thing that sometimes we may be compelled, we may feel like it's absolutely necessary to give this person this. Personal hygiene.
Ooh, don't give me no gift baskets.
Listen, sometimes we come across people and we're like, oh my God, I wish I had something on hand that I can spray you down with. It happens. Maybe they ran out of the house and they forgot to put some stuff on. Maybe the water got shut off and they didn't get a chance to bathe themselves for the last few days.
Girl.
There's reasons. Or maybe they just had to use the bathroom and they didn't quite clean up right. Whatever the reason is, sometimes we run into this, we're like, man, I wish I had something. Now, if that's someone, a family member, you can always have a conversation away from everyone else, in private, behind closed doors.
That's a hard one to have.
And help them get better. If it's a friend, you can find a way to kind of lay it on them little by little. If it's a coworker, You check with HR before you do anything. but we all have. But one thing you don't want to do is to go and get one of those toiletries, those things that has, is that what they call them? I think so. You get this thing that has like different body lotions and deodorants and stuff.
Yes.
And you go and gift them that. Or gift her that, whoever that person may be. You don't want to do that, especially in a public setting.
Yes, you don't. I mean, that person will be so embarrassed. Like, like seriously, you're really gonna give me a personal hygiene gift for the holiday? Like, are you trying to tell me something? Basically, you literally trying to tell this person something.
And there are people that fight with body odor. I think there's a medical condition that caused that for some people. So in some cases, they may not have a choice. It's kind of something they'll probably have to deal with for the rest of their lives. But there's always some things you can put on stuff to kind of help things out.
Yeah, listen.
And sometimes people may be going through this, they never know, because if you in it every day, your nose gets used to it. And the person may not even know that they have body odor. But don't do that. Don't gift them something. If it's someone you would need to have a conversation away from everyone else just so you can sort it out, do that. But don't collect a bunch of deodorant or maybe order it and have it delivered to their place. Although that's not in a public settings, it's still not a nice gift to give.
It's not. A lot of times we do want to, get something for our man. Like, hey, listen, it's so hard for you to do that, to give that to someone, whether if it's someone that you've been dating for a while or someone that you're married to. It's hard. It's like you're giving them like a deodorant, or if it's spray, cologne, perfume, that's different.
Not even that.
I think
you
that's
have to be
different.
very cautious doing that as well.
But as far as giving me like something for like
toothpaste,
toothbrushes, or probably like those nose thing in the hair. That
there are some people that has nose hair sticking out of their nose where you can see it. I know not too long ago I had a few that I had to.
Yes, you did.
Take down.
but because I'm your wife, I'm like, babe, listen, we gotta do something with this hair inside your nose. Okay, we need to trim them out. Now that's different.
But now we all wear a mask, so it's.
But still, it's a lot when you don't have the mask on. It's a lot for me to stare at. So, but still, guys, it's really, really, really. It's not a good thing to give someone that, okay, let me give you a nose trim, or let me give you deodorants. I'm all for the perfume, the cologne. I'm all for it. But as far as deodorants, that's not something that I definitely recommend.
Toothpaste, toothbrushes.
No. Although you are thinking that you want to get it for the person, but in their mind, they are going to say, are you for real? Like, are you trying to tell me something? But to you, you probably see it as a good gesture. You helping them, right?
No, but
it's not.
And this is where things like this
helping you.
Obviously, if someone has that issue, then deal with it a different way. However, you still be able to gift this person. So think of something else you can give them. Find out what else they like. If they're into music, give them. If they're into drinking, give them maybe a case of beer or something, or some wine or some vodka, whatever it may be. But figure something that may work for them.
Yes.
And gift them that.
Yes, I agree. I'm into cologne. I'm into perfume, but what I'm not into is you, sir, who I don't know, giving me laundry. Listen, you may have a coworker that may have a thing for you, and they like, okay, it's Christmas. Let me go get her some laundry. Let me go get her something.
They probably would like to see you in.
Unless if it's your significant other, then it's romantic. It's cute. My husband give me laundry all the time. I love them. My birthday and Christmas, sometimes on different occasion. It's great. But if it's someone that I just happen to know.
What would you do if you get a gift like that?
I probably would throw it away.
Well, you have to throw it away.
Yeah.
You don't know what this person did with this lingerie before they gave it to you.
I probably would. Well, then again, the person might think that I like it. So therefore, either I let you know, hey, listen, I'm not comfortable taking this. because I have to open it to let you know, because I don't want you to assume that I'm okay with it.
Well,
right?
Yes, because you gotta let this person know right away.
Right.
This is not cool. Because if you take this, even if you throw it away, this person's gonna think, man,
correct.
You really
Exactly.
Like that.
Exactly. It's
so
like, oh,
probably
thank you.
Next year, I'm gonna get you something
more exotic.
There we go. But yes, there are gifts that you get. You have to let this person know that's inappropriate.
And ladies, it's okay to say thank you, but no thank you. This is not something that I can take from you because we're not in a relationship. We just
now, if
we
you're
work
looking
together.
to start something with this person, accept it, and then we can meet later. That'd be the ideal outcome. I'm sure.
But if
I'm sure the guy went and spent the money, went to Victoria's Secret and bought that stuff because they're hoping something else happened afterwards.
Unless if we are in a committed relationship. If I just met you and we just talking, no, you give me a lingerie, I'm not going to take that.
Or here's where this could be bad. Maybe you were messing in the printer room. No one in the office knew that this was happening. But there's the back room that you can get together and he feels that, or she feels like, women can give guys undergarment.
Where you going with this, baby?
So, whoever is involved feels like, man, this would be a good idea to gift you this. Now, no one else in the office know that this was happening, and bam, you get that lingerie. So that could be embarrassing. I mean, you would want it because if you guys were messing around.
Right.
You would want to get
that's
that gift,
different.
But not for everyone else.
If the coworkers, if whoever, they don't even have to be coworkers, right? They could be like friends that you happen to either go to church with or that you socialize with. Let's just put it socialize.
But you were
that way that you probably not in a committed, right? Then that may happen, and you would probably want to take that from whoever that person is.
But not at the Christmas gathering at your parents.
But if it's Christmas gathering, you're probably not going to open up the gift.
Sometimes they do this. But then again, you don't ever want to bring something like this at a white elephant.
No, right? Exactly. I'm one of those people that I prefer to open my gift when I get home. I thank you for the gift, but don't tell me to open it in front of you because I will not. It's my gift. The moment that you hand it over to me, it belongs to me. It's my property.
How you react to it and how much you like the gift, Oh, this is so nice.
Again, if it's something that I feel like we're family, I thank you for the gift and that's it.
Now, don't give lingerie to your niece or cousin or that's creepy. That's highly creepy.
If you're that uncle, that creepy uncle, that like
that crazy cousin,
that crazy cousin.
Yeah, don't give lingerie to a family member. So secondhand gifts.
Oh my God.
Don't do it. Nope. Nope.
I've seen it, but listen, it's wrong. It is so wrong.
If you've opened the box and you did whatever you did with it, don't stick it back in the box and gift it to someone else. Now, I understand there are cases where something may have been gifted to you and you didn't use it. It's in its original box. You never opened it. You can re-gift it to someone. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
I don't know. I'm a little off. I'm not with that. Listen, a gift, I understand a gift is a gift, right? Yes. But the thing is, you basically didn't spend no money.
Well, gifting is not about spending money. It's about giving something. Say,
just spending the money to buy the gift?
For instance, someone may have given me something that I have no use for. It's something like, say for instance, I don't drink coffee, but she does drink coffee. I don't go crazy. I drink coffee. Let me take this back. I drink coffee, but I don't go crazy over
like
coffee.
Your wife does.
So if someone gift me something coffee related, I probably wouldn't use it.
But I would.
In that case, if I didn't open it, I can gift it to you.
Well, I'm your wife, so whatever you don't use,
and there's nothing wrong. Even if you weren't my wife, if I didn't use it, I didn't open it, it's still in its original condition, and I know my friend there or that family member likes or loves coffee. Oh, then I'll gift you that gift. There's nothing wrong with that.
Like for instance,
however, if I opened that coffee thing and I made a few cups of coffee with it, And then I decided, you know what? I don't care much about coffee. It doesn't make sense to pack it back up and give it to someone.
Yeah, I get it, but still, I just don't. For me personally, it would be hard for me to re-gift something to someone else. Like, it would be hard for me to, okay, so someone give me a candle, because I feel like I'm not really a big fan of candles. Well, which I am, just using that as an example. But I would feel that it is wrong to give that person the gift that was given to me to pass it along to you. You see what I mean? It's
I feel
just
differently.
If it's a white elephant party, that's different, because I understand the whole concept when it comes to, you know, somebody got to steal your gift, which I feel that it's wrong. If I put my hands on a gift, I open it up, I like the gift, I'm keeping it. But the whole thing about, you know, that's how the game.
Stealing your gifts.
That's how the game is. So we
but
gotta play the game the way the
problem stealing a gift from someone else if it's something you like.
Yeah. Yes, I understand. I get it. Since if we're not doing the white elephant gift, well, we should be able to, you know, make sure you give that person a gift that you feel like they probably would like. And you need to be the one that go to the store, buy the gift, not giving the gift because it was given to you prior.
Okay, we're not going to agree on this.
No.
But I believe
a gift
if you
is a
didn't
gift.
use the gift and you want to gift it to someone who can use it more than you would, gift it. Now, if you've used it,
what?
Don't. Now, you can always give this to someone, but don't give it as a gift during this holiday season. I mean, we've given stuff away where it's something that we don't have a use for and someone can use it. Yeah, we'll give it. We're not going to wrap it up and put a bow on it and give it to you to put on your Christmas tree. And that's your gift. No. But yeah, secondhand gifts, you know, your kid's been playing with the toy and you need to gift your little cousin or nephews a gift. You're just going to take the gift that your kid's been playing with, you wrap it up and give it.
And then
That's not right.
But there's a difference between a toy drive and then you giving a second gift to a family member.
Even if it's not a family member. If you're going to give a gift that you're going to wrap up, don't take the gift that your daughter no longer wants to play with and gift it.
Oh well, no. Here we go. Yeah. Okay, what other ones that you want to share with the audience?
You know, a lot of people that we give gift to typically are people that we know.
Right.
So you can kind of tell what they can use.
Yes.
So don't buy them something that they cannot use. You know, make the gift something that, you know, I gifted to this person they will have. And if you can't figure out what this person wants, give them a gift card.
No.
I'm bad at figuring out what people want.
Yes, you are.
I will give you a gift card.
That's why I give you 5 things on the list for Christmas. I was like, babe, if I don't get these 3, then these 2, you know, because he is bad. I mean,
so
we know that.
Listen, we were all born with a certain set of skills. Gift giving or picking gifts is not one that I have.
But here's the thing. Although he's not, you know, gift thinking, however you want to call it, but when it comes to gift buying, this man will go all out on me. Okay?
Well, I kind of figured you out.
Right. What does that mean? He would, like, you know, well, yeah, you know me by now, 15 years. So
I kind of have you figured out.
So it's like he knows, like, okay, I know she will love this.
Yeah.
And hasn't been a year where I've received, even prior of us, you know, married, I haven't received a gift from you where I'm like, really, babe? Really? Yeah.
Except that one time I got you that necklace that you had seen already and I know you wanted, and I guess she was expecting something else, and bam, it was that necklace. It's like, yeah. I'm like, really?
But we weren't married yet. We were dating.
I went all out to get that necklace.
I didn't like it. I don't like. See, here's the thing. The necklace was the plated one. Like, I think it said something on it. What was it?
Yeah, you had your name on it. Hey, listen, when you were
guys
young,
know those girls in high school.
That's what you wanted. That's what you wanted, and I noticed what you wanted, so I got it.
And then,
but you were expecting it to be a surprise.
It wasn't a surprise. Like, I don't know it. It's not a surprise. I'm a surprise type of person. Surprise me, yes. One of my daughters is not. She's like her dad. Let me know what I'm getting so that way I don't have to wait.
Yeah.
She's like that, but I'm very much like whatever it's a candy, surprise me. I don't want to know. I'm just like my mother. My mother's very similar. Surprise me and we cool. Okay? So I definitely agree with I like wine, and if anyone knows me, I like my red wine. I have a particular one that I like, and that could be a great thing to give to someone.
Yeah, it's good. Another thing I'd say to be cautious. I know lately there's been a lot of it's been kind of fashion to wear t-shirts that has wordings
that's
on
right.
them,
That's right, man. That's a good one. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, there's a number of them out there. It has different sayings, different quotes and stuff.
Yeah.
I would stay away from those because there are things that I may think is funny.
I'm wearing one.
I think the other day I mentioned one of the podcasts I did see that sweater that says I'm grumpy. Don't make it worse.
Right.
It sounds funny to me. But imagine getting a sweater like this for someone and you give it to them like, what? Really? You think that
you gotta know the person to get the person this type of sweater.
But even if you did, I'd say, be very, 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 very cautious. Because there are things that we think, sometimes people put up with things, or in the settings that we know them, there are things we may think that they're okay with, but they kind of just tolerate it.
True.
And they're just like a thread away from
that is true.
From breaking and go off on someone.
Yeah.
So I would stay away from those things.
I don't give t-shirts. Like if I would give t-shirts, usually either to my parents, it says grandpa, grandma, love you.
Yeah. Now you can go on. That's what I'm saying. There are things that has like biblical verses. If you know someone
like
very
faith.
Religious, you can do that. Or if you know someone's like big into positivity and so forth, you can get that. But there's some other funny sayings. Like there's one that says wide load coming through.
Yeah, I saw that one too. I was like, wow. Okay.
I see a t-shirts like this. I'm going to laugh. It's just funny. But just that phrase itself, it could be interpreted in different ways. So
wide load coming through.
I wouldn't give it. So, and there are things that are funny to us as guys that are not funny to ladies, although we see it on a girl.
So wrong. Like you.
Although we see it on a girl, it'll be, man, that's funny. You laugh.
I would smack you.
But you have to be very cautious when you get, there are
I would smack that person for real. For real. I would smack you. Like I would be like, seriously, you deserve a slapping. But listen.
Yeah, so you got to watch out for those. And for those of us who are married.
What about us, baby? What about us?
Sometimes we do shop for our wives. And while we're there, if we can pick something for our mom or our mother-in-law, we'll do that as well. Now.
But.
Make sure that you're not grabbing the same thing. Because, hey, listen, you may get a great deal on something like, man, this is great. I'm going to get 3 of those.
It's like buy one, get one free.
One for my wife, one for my mom, and one for my mother-in-law. Don't do that. Now, if they live in separate countries, they're not going to see each other. Yes, you can get away with it. By all means, do it. If you get a great deal, because they will not see each other to see what they got.
True.
However, if they're like our parents, who's like 15 minutes from each other, they're bound to run into each other. And, for the parents, it may not be a big deal. However, for the wife to find out that you give them the same thing as the mother-in-law.
Yes. So, I love you, Mom. I love you, Mom. I love both of my mothers, right? But at the same time, I don't think I would want to wear.
Some wives, they like to be exclusive. They like to be the only one.
Right. Imagine if you got us the same dress or the same necklace, and then we all wear it at the same time, and we're like, whoa, what happened here? Like, we're twins or we're triplets. No, don't do that, because I would prefer to get my own gift, and then we give our mothers their own gift.
Now, here's the trick. If you get to a place and they have a great deal on something, find out if they have it in different colors, maybe slightly different design. If you're going to get the same, make sure that the colors are different. At least that will save you.
You might get away with that, but I would still feel like it's very similar. It's the same thing, but just in different colors.
It is different.
You might get away.
So yes, or maybe if it's like jewelry, maybe one is thinner than the other. Or maybe one. Well,
you know what?
This
is where you might get away with it, like a sheets or blankets, comforters. Those are the house things, right? Like you get like 2 sets of comforters, one for your mother, one for your mother-in-law. Then that way, they don't go to each other's house like that. So you give one a different color or the same colors, because I feel like this might work, but it's not going to work for me.
If it's something that they can consume. I give it to you, you eat it, and it's gone by next week. Then you had to worry about it. Yeah, I mean, but you can be very, very, very strategic on the things you give, but
you gotta be creative.
Avoid falling into certain.
Yeah, you gotta be creative, but you got at the same time. Listen, it may works for you, but not works for me, because I prefer to be, let me be different, but. At the same time, I just love the holidays, and we want to make sure that you treat these people right. Okay.
Yes. And remember, the holidays is gift giving. Is all about bringing happiness to others. Mm-hmm. So, if you're into gift buying, not quite, but if you're into gift buying, make sure as you think of those gifts, think of whom you're giving it to and how much joy and pleasure it's gonna bring to this person. So we've gone over these things that you shouldn't give. And obviously you can see it makes no sense giving these things to people.
No toilet paper.
So yeah, none of that stuff. So as you do your holiday shopping, most likely all of you probably done your shopping already.
Yes.
So bring joy to people. That's what we do.
Bring
when we
joy.
Give gifts, it gives the people that we're giving it the opportunity to see how much we thought of them as we make those gift selection.
Right.
Or how much you admire this person.
How much you appreciate them.
Gifts. So but yes, avoid those gifts.
And I hope you got those gifts already. I hope you get your gifts already.
If you did get one of those things, hopefully you kept the receipts, maybe return it and swap it out for something else.
Yeah.
Or you know what? Just man up and give it, and whatever comes from it, you'll just make up for it next year.
That's going to be hard. Hopefully you stay alive.
But it's not impossible.
Hopefully you come out alive.
Listen, if it's not your wife, this person, you may not get to see them until the following year. And if you see that they're a little disappointed, it's okay to go and have a chat with them. Hey, I was thinking, or maybe I wasn't thinking when I bought this gift. Please forgive me. I can take it back if you don't want it.
Or here's the receipt.
Give me a rain check. Here's the receipt.
Right.
Whatever it is, because you know what? We all are people, and sometimes we don't do the right thing.
We make mistakes.
Not intentionally, but sometimes we don't. And listen, I've run into cases where we give someone something that maybe we shouldn't have. And we learn from it, so next time we don't do it again.
Exactly.
So, guys, this is our podcast on gift selections or gift giving. Make sure that we give the right thing to people. Or insulting gift. Yeah, don't insult people. Some people are crazy enough they may smack you. But anyway, thank you for sticking around and listening to our podcast on gift giving. Hopefully, you've done your shopping already. But if you haven't, you'll at least know some of the things that you should stay away from. And if you've given something from someone that seems a bit insulting, at least you know that, hey, you're not the only one it's happened to. It's happened to many other people, and they've survived it.
Yes.
So please share this podcast with anyone you know. If this is your first time with us, please remember to subscribe and hit on the notification bell. Drop us some likes, leave us some comments.
Yes.
She loves these things. She
I
reads
do.
them.
I do. And the emails too. Yes.
Yes. So and for those of you who's been with us a while, we appreciate you.
We love you.
And we should be seeing you before the end of the year. I believe so.
Yeah, I think we have one more.
So we're still going to wish you a happy holiday.
A happy holiday.
And a happy new year.
And a happy new year.
And we'll see you next Saturday. Peace.